Hey guys, this is Jensen here, and today's story time is going to be probably one of the craziest stories that I've told. And it's also an older one compared to most of my stories. It's still not that old. It's from January of this year, I think. So, yeah. But it's a crazy story of me finding a party in a school warehouse during a wrestling tournament. So, it's pretty interesting, and there's also a part 2 to this that I'll probably tell later on. But I'm just going to get right into it. So this story takes place at a wrestling tournament on a Saturday in January, and I'm on the wrestling team, so I was at a wrestling tournament. I got there around probably 7:30, but the tournament started at like around 10, and at around 11, I see people bringing pizza to what looks like they're bringing it to the tournament because they're going into the gym, but then they end up turning the other way and go right past the gym. And I know they didn't bring it to the tournament because there was never pizza served. Like, they were just like granola bars, candy, cup of noodles, never pizza served. So I ended up following one of them, like the last one, just to see where they were going. And I walked inside this place, wondering what it was. I mean, it was like the school warehouse. I'd been in there a couple times to bring out mats for a tournament before, but I was wondering why they were bringing it there. I thought maybe they were just keeping it there and then bringing it to the tournament like an hour or two later during lunchtime. But no, it ended up being like a hangout lounge or party kind of thing where people were just eating pizza, sitting on couches. There was music playing. Some people were drinking, not many though, because a lot were in wrestling, but the people that weren't were drinking, and some people were like smoking or doing stuff like that, and there was actually some sex, which I'll go into later. But I ended up hanging around there for around 10 minutes because I knew I had a match soon. And I ended up making it just in time for the match. Like, I think they had to call my name twice or something. I just made it, so I was lucky. But I continued to sneak off there, like, probably around, I would say, like, after every match, just for a little while, because there's really nothing else to do at a tournament. Like, all you're going to do is sit in the bleachers and watch the tournament. So, yeah. But, so I snuck off. Oh yeah, and then, my friend ended up catching on to me, because, I guess he wanted to hang out with me at the tournament, and he was also on the wrestling team. He caught on to me. He's like, "Where are you going?" And he actually tried following me there, but I didn't want him going, because I thought he might snitch or something, or he'd ruin the fun, but he tried following me there. I always just ran off, and he never actually found it, which is kind of interesting. And another person from my wrestling team actually came there once, which was kind of weird. Yeah, and then I talked about it with him too. And I went back later again, and when I went back this time, it was a lot different, because in the back, I was walking towards the back, there was this like wrestling mat, and people were doing something on it. They were, I think you could know what they're doing. A guy and a girl were doing it just in the open, not in the open, it was like in the back, but they were just doing it. And I just left after that, because if you walk in on someone, it's one of the most awkward thing. Being walked in on is more awkward, but if you're walking in on someone, it's so awkward, you need to just get out of that. I don't think they saw me, but later I saw the same guy wrestling, and I saw like his girlfriend watching the match, and it was really awkward, because 30 minutes ago, I just saw them doing it. Yeah. And they walked back to the place, so I kind of followed. I was a little interested. What they were going to do, and they did it again. Somehow, no one found out about this place. Like, people, probably around 100 people were just sneaking back here to the warehouse during a wrestling tournament, and I guess no one found out. And I found out that they actually hosted this same party on Saturdays, especially during the summer, and on wrestling tournaments and football games. And they actually invited me back. I went a couple times. I might go into those stories, future uploads. But yeah. All I have to add to this is my friend never found out about it. Or he never ended up following me. I told him about it, and he was super jealous. He's like, you watched that happen? I'm like, it's not really something to be jealous about. It's like the most awkward thing. But yeah, so I saw people doing it, and secret party kind of. Also got offered, I got offered some drugs. Obviously, I turned it down for a few reasons. I'm not going to do that stuff. Also, I had a wrestling tournament. I went back. The next time I went back, I think it might been a little more crazy, but that's for a different story time. So that's pretty much the end of this story time. Cop walked in on people doing it and found a secret party in a warehouse. And also, I found out how they hosted this party. They hosted it by, so I guess like the son of the custodian, one of the custodians at the school, had hit the key to the garage or warehouse, so he just opened up the warehouse because it's usually locked. So I guess he had the key, and that's how they that's how they threw the party. But that's pretty much it, and make sure to stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching, and peace.
Foreign love, shawty fuck me up, my heart fucking stuck. Hit me up when you tryna fuck, but I don't mean numb, make me numb. The drugs made me fucking numb. Life is rough, so I gotta keep up. Foreign love, shawty fuck me up, my heart fucking stuck. Hit me up when you tryna fuck, but I don't mean numb, make me numb. The drugs